Oh, yes, people, get your popcorn ready. Today is gonna be a banger, man. So if you new, subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, definitely share this video because we're about to get into some crazy ass news. Straight like that. It's time to take the gloves off. It's over. Now pay attention. It's gonna be a long video, so I'm gonna leave the timestamps in the description below so you could just forward to whatever part you want to see of the video. So I'm addressing a couple things in this video. Okay. The first, as you see right here on your screen, we're gonna get into some Xbox slash Microsoft news. Okay. Secondly, I wanna get into a conversation that they were having over at the Solid Cast with Blaze 4K. Shout outs to Blaze, right? He had last week, I think he had on King Thrash and a couple other people. They were discussing PC gaming, I guess, versus PS5. I'm gonna dive into that conversation as well, because I got some things to say, and then we're gonna move on. We're going to move on, you know, to the one and only Mr. Doc Dark 1985 himself. Shout outs to you, my brother. Yo, Doc, where you at, man? Yo, where you at in these? Yo, I don't see you, man. We need you out here, brother. Let's go. Let's get it popping. Let's go. We need to see you. I need to see you popping up on my feed. Where you at, man? But I saw that you made a video, so I'm gonna discuss a couple things as far as it comes to Doc Dark 195. And for my last, oh yes, people, mama, we made it. For my last topic of the day, I will be reacting to, oh no, it's Alex, because he had a reaction video to one of mine. So you know, I'm coming back with straight facts. Now, we're gonna get into the video right now, okay? So let's start off this video. As you see here on your screen, for the first topic, welcome to the show, people. So you see here, it says Microsoft says AI will lead to job losses. They invested $80 billion in the tech. I mean, this is absolutely incredible. I cannot believe what is happening with this company. It's ridiculous. And the people that still support this company, I mean, I can't believe, it's absolutely disgusting. Oh yes. How could you? But let's get on with this damn article. You people should feel ashamed of yourselves supporting a company like this. $80 billion. Didn't you just spend $70 billion on ABK? And didn't you just spend another $7 billion on ZeniMax and the rest of the studios that you got? Anyways, let's get down to it. Microsoft has doubled down on its plan to invest $80 billion into artificial technologies in 2025, while at the same time admitting that advancements to the technology will lead to job losses. This was always expected to be the case in some sectors, but Microsoft is now coming out and saying it directly. Now, remember, I made a video like 2-3 days ago making my prediction, right? My 2025 prediction for Microsoft. I said this was the year that they're gonna finally officially rip the band-aid off. Remember that. And then the next day, my prediction comes out. Well, as far as you know, there was a senior game developer or something that came out and said the same thing that I said. This is the year. And now here we are. They're going to come out and say it directly. They're going to let everything be known this year. They don't have no more time to waste. It's game time. And especially now that they invested another $80 billion on this technology, it's game time, people. It's up to you. What are you, Xbox console gamers, gonna do? What are you gonna do? In a blog post, Microsoft President Brad Smith said, AI, like all new technologies, will disrupt the economy and displace some jobs. EA's CEO, Andrew Wilson, has said the same thing. Smith, like Wilson before him, went on to say that although AI may take some jobs, it will create new ones as well, and that the opportunities from AI outweigh many of the challenges ahead. If used well, AI will help lower the barriers to entry for many professions, replace rote tasks, and create a foundation for human creativity that builds on AI tools. I mean, what the hell is that? AI will create new economic opportunities, allowing entrepreneurs to start new businesses and create new jobs. I mean, this is mind blowing. This is ridiculous. What the hell are these people talking about? Along the way, AI can boost productivity in every sector of the economy, adding to the country's opportunity for economic growth. Microsoft has undergone significant layoffs in recent years, with the Xbox division affected as well. From the buyout of Activision Blizzard, Microsoft laid off more than 2,500 Xbox employees. Let's highlight. Oh, what's going on here? I can't highlight. Oh, I'm about to say 2,500 people. There's more to come. Whether or not these job cuts were due to AI is unknown. What is evident, though, is that Microsoft's top-down AI push also applies to Xbox. In fact, Microsoft has said AI will be baked into every product it has, including the one and only, oh yes, the Xbox. Oh yes, people. Oh yes. You still gonna support this company, right? I know it, because this is what you're gonna do. You're gonna make another excuse as to why they're doing this. And it's not gonna, and on top of that excuse, it's not gonna make any sense. It's ridiculous. What we got over here? Should I keep going? How long is this damn article? I mean, check this out. Check this out. He's talking about whatever here, right? Let me get to this part right here. For developers, Stewart said studios spend millions of dollars on localization, scripting, and other elements, and he believes AI can take care of all of that. I mean, we're going to lose all these voice actors that we have for all these big AAA games and things like that. That's what's happening. I don't want to hear your damn AI voices. Go and cast a real life voice actor and give him the damn job. I don't want to hear your AI talking to me in my ear. I don't want to hear that. Check this out, though. Check this out. You can say, hey, I need a player to get from A to B. And instead of having to write 1,000 lines of scripting or code, you just have the AI get you from A to B, Stewart said, adding that AI can help with localization and game testing. AI might also help Microsoft find ways to make even more money. He gave an example of how a game like Minecraft can use AI to learn where players will get stuck, but more importantly for the company's bottom line, where they spend money, Stewart said. I'm not going to read anymore. This paragraph right here is absolutely disgusting. And if you don't have a problem with it, you're part of the problem. And you should feel ashamed of yourself after reading this paragraph right here. You tell me, this is what I want. In this paragraph right here, you tell me what's so good about this. Tell me what's good about it. I want to know. You're going to still support a company like this. They giving you have to pay attention. They haven't given you anything since the Xbox 360. I mean, my goodness. This is ridiculous. Yo, you haven't gotten nothing since the Xbox 360. Yo, that shit is crazy. Is excuse after excuse after it just goes like that. Excuse. It just keeps on going. Wait one more year. Wait till next year. Yeah. But did I tell you to wait for next year? Yes. Let's get on with the damn show. This is absolutely disgusting, people. Let's get on. Oh, I have another thing. Y'all gonna support this game right here? Y'all gonna support this? Tell me right now, because I want to know. You see this right here? It says LGBTQ plus. You gonna support it? Because that's what y'all was running your mouth with Concord, right? That was the whole thing about Concord. And that was the whole thing about with Intergalactic, right? And then it's the whole thing about The Witcher 4 too, right? You're gonna support Avowed? I want to hear what is gonna happen when this game decides to come out and nobody says a damn word about it. Everybody's gonna be praising it, even though it's coming out 30 frames. And on top of the 30 frames, there's nothing to be happy about, especially now. It's coming out 30 frames, and on top of the 30 frames, okay, it's addressing the LGBTQ plus. You know that the woke that y'all seem to be so bothered by in these video games. Yeah, that one. That y'all annihilated Intergalactic 4. Yeah, that. Yeah, that. Let's see what happens. Look, it's already on. This is what I need you to understand. This is already public. You see, like Intergalactic, the trailer, like it's public, okay? That we know already. We see the protagonist and everything. Everyone, it's not just me that can see this. This is not an exclusive that was sent to me. This is public. Everybody can see it. And everybody can see that it says LGBTQ plus. Everybody can see it. Everybody knows that they came out and said there's some juicy 30 frames. So we all know that it's 30 frames and it's LGBTQ plus. Why isn't it going around in the news? Why? I don't understand. Somebody please let me know. Anyways, let's keep it moving, shall we? This is, I gotta tell you, this shit is too easy. It's too easy. I was expecting something totally different when I came up in here, but the shit is so easy that I have to laugh, because what are we even arguing about here? Is the fight PlayStation versus Xbox, PlayStation versus Nintendo, PlayStation versus Xbox refugees that are now PC gamers? What the hell is going on over here, people? I need answers, because I don't know. Anyways, these are several developers speaking on that trash ass Xbox Series S. I can't believe that people are actually trying to defend the Series S. I mean, it is unbelievable. Yo, the shit is crazy. You see it here. I'm not going to read all that. You pause the video and read everything that you see on your screen. Why are we trying to sit here and defend the Series S? If the system never existed, we wouldn't. we could actually be having a real conversation PlayStation versus Xbox. You think about it. If this system would have never existed, the console war would have still been on and popping right now, because the Xbox console, it's a good console. They're not using it correctly. Why? Because of the Series S. You take away the Series S, and we could have a real discussion now. Now we could have been like, it's on now. Like, it's for real this time. Like, they got something over there. Okay, let's go. This is what we want. Is unbelievable. Shout outs to Kid Smooth, man. I seen him on, bro. Kid Smooth has been going on a damn rampage as far as defending the series. Defending the series, and it blows my mind. But it just shows you how committed he is. So I gotta salute, I gotta salute him for that. Yo, he's very committed to the Xbox Series S console. Anyways, let me keep going. Because if I'm PlayStation, I will send a cease and desist immediately. Look at this. I mean, what the hell is this? What is this? I thought y'all said that the DualSense controller was trash. And here we are. This is a Xbox wannabe DualSense controller. What is that? And yes, CES 2025 is going on right now, and LG comes out. LG's TV will work with the Xbox app, Xbox Cloud Gaming, for Game Pass Ultimate subscribers. There it is, people. Was that the news we were waiting for? Because I thought I saw something. Oh, yeah, it is. Xbox there's a rumor going around that the next Xbox is being called Xbox Prime and is scheduled to drop 2026. 2026. That's next year. Think about this, right? That's next year. And you're already announcing it right now. Nintendo is supposedly, the Switch 2 is supposed to be coming out this year, and we still don't know. Nintendo still hasn't come out to officially, announce it. We still don't know what the hell is going on with Nintendo. And here comes Xbox, going ahead of themselves, and they're already making it known. Yeah, it's dropping next year. That's it. It's already known. People already know. In the business, they all know what's going on. The shit is coming out next year. So that further, that takes me here. Oh yes, people. You see, just when you thought it couldn't get any worse for Xbox, they're already on the decline month after month. And here they come talking about the new Xbox coming in 2026. Why would you give your customers any reason to go and purchase a Series X or S when you already letting it be known that your next console is coming out next year? Somebody please explain this to me. Please. And by the way, this is the month of November alone, not 2024 in its entirety. November. PlayStation 5 sold 4.1 million units in just 1 month. Look at Xbox. The Switch sold 1.7. Look at this. The Switch is still going strong. No wonder Nintendo hasn't even come out yet. I don't know. Honestly, the Switch still selling this good. I don't know. If I was Nintendo, I don't know what I would do. If we, like, honestly speaking, I don't know if I would drop a Switch 2. Because it's like, for what? Look at this, is only in 1 month. 1.7. This is not for the year. So I will be sitting there and having a real discussion. Like, they need to have a serious discussion. Like, should we actually come out with a Switch 2 or not? I don't know. That's what they getting paid the big bucks for. They have to figure that out. But that's a tough decision because, bro, you still moving units like this and you trying to mess that up. Now, when you start seeing declines like the Xbox, then you could come out here talking about, yeah, we coming out with a Switch 2, people. Switch 2 on the way. But you nowhere near that. Look at this. All they gotta do is come out with a brand new AAA Mario game or a brand new Zelda game and another Mario Kart, Super Smash. All they gotta do is do that. Anyways, PS5 sold 4.1 million. Meanwhile, I didn't hear nobody talking about this either, by the way, people. Let me pause this. I didn't see anybody talking about this. Meanwhile, we go and take a look at what Xbox is doing. And they out here doing this.
It's kind of like uncovering a treasure. I mean, almost like Indiana Jones would do. Okay, you need a knife. All right, there you go.
It's almost like uncovering a treasure. Sort of like Indiana Jones does.
Yeah. But I don't know if I have the skills. So I've been avoiding it.
No, we in 2025, people.
I will say that.
Look at this.
I am constantly disappointed by my reaction time going down every single year. I'm going in. Go for it. Your reaction time going down? I feel like, it's got, is that cinnamon inside? That's the cinnamon spread. It's kind of like uncovering a treasure. I mean, almost like Indiana Jones would do. Okay, you need a knife. All right, there you go.
I'm pausing the video right there. I don't want to hear nothing else from these people. Okay. Xbox put money behind this, people. You need to understand that. What you think? That just free? Like free? Like, yo, put Xbox over there on IHOP. Do giveaways, do anything you want. This is time and money that was spent on this. This doesn't just pop up out of the blue. Yo, I woke up with an idea today. Let's go to IHOP and let's partner up with them. It don't work like that. This takes time and money. And look at what they're doing. Look at what they're spending their time and money on. And people say nothing. I bet you a lot of y'all didn't even see this. And this is, by the way, this is on the Xbox official YouTube page. This ain't somebody else's page. This is Xbox page. Yo, my goodness, bro. This is ridiculous. I don't understand. I really do not understand what's going on. Meanwhile, PlayStation's out there selling 4.1 million units in the month of November alone. They sweeping every awards in 2024, being, Helldivers 2, Astrobot, and Black Myth Wukong, because yes, it's an exclusive. You're not playing it on Xbox and you're not playing it on Nintendo. It's a PlayStation exclusive. You can only play it on PlayStation as far as the consoles go. So it's an exclusive. And Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. PlayStation is doing their job. They're giving us, the PlayStation gamers, what we want and what we need as gamers. They're providing us high quality content. That's all we ask for. That's all we ask for. All this other running around conversations that's happening is nonsense. It's to take away from the real conversation, because this is the quote unquote gaming community, right? It's about the games, video games. And so what everybody else says, right? Who's the only one that's providing that? Somebody please answer me that question. Please. Who is the one that's actually providing their customers high quality content? Not just a bunch of Netflix type of games that you might find one that's good, but the rest are trash. We ain't talking about none of that. We're talking about actual high quality games that actually make you want to spend your money on to buy it. Somebody needs to answer me that question. Anyways, that's all I got to say about that. We're going to move on now to the next topic here. Let me pause this, because now we're going to move over to the solid cast conversation that was happening like a week ago. So here we are, people. Now shout outs to Blaze. You know what I'm saying? But let's take a look at let's take a quick listen at this, okay? Here we go.
In the background.
Well, whatever you talking about, y'all gotta go. Y'all, let's not pretend and play like PC is very inconvenient.
No, PC gaming can be inconvenient, Thrash. It has its moments.
Timing of loading up games is not an inconvenience for PC gamers at all.
Why? Yeah, because you want to choose for it not to be.
No, it's just not.
No, it's not.
It's just not. I'm just being real with you, bro. It's not.
It's not inconvenient to boot
the same SSD, the same NVMe SSD that y'all have in consoles that y'all been pole smoking. PC has had that for years already. What are y'all talking about?
But that's cool. But you still got to wait longer, even with stronger hardware.
Do you want me to boot up random games live? Like, what are you talking about? Like,
but it looks 1,000 times better with path tracing and ray tracing.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool if you have the hardware to do so, right? If you spend thousands and thousands of dollars on hardware, thousands more than consoles, then I would expect it to look better, right? But say like with Monster Hunter Wilds, right? They have like a mode where you like basically have to be running fake frames to get it at a certain point.
I don't play Monster Hunter, bro. But listen, Thrash. I'll say this.
You want to skip it? You want to skip?
Thrash,
do you understand? First of all, did you just see what happened there? Did you see that? He brings up, being King Thrash, he brings up a game that he understands and he knows that is causing problems, right? This is what I need you to understand. Do you see how everybody's quiet and silent and not saying one word? Okay? And Blaze comes out and says, oh, I don't know. I don't play Monster Hunter Wilds. Do you understand what I be trying to tell you? Here it is. It's in your face right here. But yeah, I don't know what I'm talking about. And I'm not trying to be hating on nothing like that. Nothing against Blaze and them. Nothing like that. I'm just trying to prove a point. That's all I'm doing. He brings up Monster Hunter Wilds and everybody is dead silent. But I guarantee you that if he was to bring up Call of Duty, right, instead of Monster Hunter, I guarantee you they would have all been talking over each other because they know they got Call of Duty in the bag because it's such an easy game to run. You see the difference here? That's what we talking about. And like he said, if you spending thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars, that's what you should expect, is a game that when you turn that thing on, that machine, you better load up right away. You better, because this is what I am paying thousands of dollars for. If you buying something that's cheap, you should expect that you're going to get cheap results. That's how it goes. If you go to a 99-cent store, you buying cheap stuff and let's say you go buy some sandals from the 99-cent store, and now as opposed to you going over to Foot Locker and buying some sandals, which sandals you think are going to be better? Exactly. Let's continue on because it gets better, people. It gets better.
Like I said, Thrash, you sound like me in 2016, bro. Like I was like you. I looked into it. No, but you just need to listen, bro. Whenever you decide to get a PC, because obviously it's not a financial thing, you can buy a PC if you want to. Okay, but whenever you decide to do it, it's not.
Thrash doesn't have a PC. He has an experienced PC.
No, he has one, but it's not like a.
None of them are talking about the Monster Hunter game. Why is that? Look, this dude just comes out, oh, Thrash doesn't have a PC. Answer the question. Answer the question. Okay? He's talking to you about a specific game. So you're going to tell me that nobody on that panel, all of a sudden, nobody on that panel plays Monster Hunter Wilds. Nobody tested it out whenever that beta came out or whatever the hell it was. No one tested it out, so no one can give him an answer. That's what you're telling me. That's what we're going to go with today, right? Yeah, okay. Let's keep going.
I didn't alter the tool to run games.
All right, I'm about to have a fucking heart attack.
Thrash, trust me, it's not how people make it out to be. Yes, when you have to troubleshoot, I don't care what none of these PC guys, troubleshooting is not fun. I'm telling you that right now. So the people that say they like troubleshooting, get that bullshit out of my face. But I'm telling you, the experience on PC is not as crazy. Bro, it's like a console. I get my place. Look, it's literally plugged in. You look at my camera, this my DualSense, I plug it in, I click play on big picture mode, or if I want to use my mouse, I click it, it boosts up the game I'm playing. That's it. It's the same, bro. I'm telling you, there's no difference.
Okay.
I promise you.
Different. At the end of the day, a lot of people make excuses for things that they don't want to indulge in because they're scared. I understand. Like,
See, that's the thing too. There's nothing to be afraid of with PC. There's nothing to be afraid of.
Exactly.
There's nothing to be afraid of. It's just inconvenient. Like most gamers just want to play games, bro. We don't want to deal with hackers, bro. We don't want to deal with
yeah, for multiplayer.
Hackers on console.
No, there's definitely more cheaters on PC. I'll give him that.
Let's not pretend that PC doesn't have that running rapid over there. Like, let's just not pretend. Why are we pretending, bro? Like, everybody knows. Like,
you're being forced into. The thing is, at the end of the day, you're being forced into crossplay anyway, so you're gonna have to deal with it one way or another.
See, you think it's funny, but I want to enjoy gaming. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all think it's funny when
exactly. That person over there, he ha ha, like it's funny. It ain't funny. People work. People have jobs. Okay, people come home after a hard day of work. Okay. Most people don't have time to sit around and just play video games the entire day. The average American works. Okay? Now you coming home and you want to play a couple rounds and you want to play video games, and you can't do that because you know you're going up against cheaters online. She's over here talking about, oh, you're gonna have to deal with it because you feel being forced into crossplay anyway. He ha ha. Like it's a joke. When that's what PC gamers are known for, is for cheating. That's what they're known for. They can do on a PC, they could do whatever they want. So they're known for being cheaters. I've never heard the term of a console gamer being known as a cheater. You might have a couple bad apples here and there, but it's not a known thing like Thrash is trying to say. It's a known thing for PC gamers. Let's keep going though, because it gets better, people. Oh yeah, we live in full effect today, people. Let's keep going.
Gamers just want a game. Like now you celebrating being a nuisance to other people's gaming experience. Like, how does that make sense? I understand you, but you giggling about it like it's okay. And if you're a real gamers ain't gonna be okay with people ruining their experiences, bro. Like, and then I don't see why PC people want to spend thousands of dollars to have people ruin their gaming experience to begin with.
Exactly,
my gaming experience isn't ruined at all.
We're not talking about you. We're talking about PC gamers.
Well, that's not a common. That's not a common thing. That's not the consensus. If you want to speak on anomalies, you can do that. That's fine.
You talking about games being hacked isn't common?
No, that's not a common thing. No.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Thrash, look, bro.
I'm playing Call of Duty. It wouldn't be a common occurrence to watch a motherfucker go on and be shooting through walls and have all that extra shit that they've been doing.
No, it's not.
But you said hold on a second. He said PC games, and he specifically named one game.
No, I can't name all of the hundreds of thousands.
Okay, then don't make it a consensus that is games and just say one game. What are you talking about?
No, it's games. It's not just Call of Duty. You telling me Call of Duty is the only one that they do hacking for? Is that what we're gonna lie about now? Are we pretending that PC gamers, most people, like, I can't say most, but a lot of PC gamers like to get into PC gaming either to troll or to change something and give themselves an advantage because they're not talented enough to fucking win the right.
Yeah, exceptions don't make the rule. We talk about
exactly, and that's it right there. A lot of people just get into PC gaming to troll, okay, to create mods and then upload them on social media, okay, and to cheat. Because they know they have the upper hand, they have the advantage. That's all it is. And even if it is just one game, it's still one game. I don't care. It should be 0. The number should be 0. One game is too much. Especially that one game being Call of Duty. That a lot of people just like to go in there, play a couple rounds, do what they got to do, and if they got to go, they got to go. Games like Call of Duty are easy to just get into a lobby, play a couple rounds, for an hour or two, and get out. One game is too much. The hell are you talking about? It's just one game. Yes, one game is too much already, especially being Call of Duty. It's ridiculous. The amount of excuses all over the place. For every platform, there's an excuse. Do you notice that? But when you go to PlayStation, you can't have no excuse. PlayStation needs to get it right 100% of the time. You see where I'm going? That's what happens in this space. Everybody else is allowed to have 1,000,000 excuses. 1,000,000. But when it comes to that almighty PlayStation, oh yes. Y'all better get it right 100%, Sony. If not, we're coming after you. Because now everybody's teaming up. Xbox players all of a sudden think that they're PC gamers. So now they're all forming up, especially after they saw the PS5 Pro and saw what a beast of a console that was. They said, oh my goodness. I know they was on the phone calling each other. Yo, what we doing over here? Like LeBron and D Wade and Chris Bosh. Yo, Kobe over there winning championships. What we doing? Yo, LeBron, you ain't winning nothing in Cleveland, nigga. What you doing? Come over here. I already got Chris Bosh. He said he's on board. We just need you. You coming or what? Yeah. Kobe, he went back to back. Yeah, he went back to back. You coming or what? Let's keep going.
About the general consensus here. Okay. Majority of PC gamers don't do that.
The general consensus is that PC is too expensive for what it is, for what they deliver to you. Not too expensive for the pockets, too expensive for what they deliver.
Well, that's for people that don't want to indulge, because people that indulge have already bought.
No. We literally sat here and watched PC gamers try to say that the PS5 Pro was too expensive, and then attempt to show you PCs that you can build for the same price and still couldn't give you the same exact shit as a PS5 Pro. That means that they're overcharging you. Like, I've never seen somebody build a $700 PC that has the same exact stuff that the PS5 Pro have. They'll instead of giving you a 2 terabyte SSD, they'll do 1. And it's like, why are you doing 1? Do 2. Show me PS5 Pro at $700, and you can't do it. You can't do it today.
I don't know why that's important.
You're
making bad points.
No,
maybe you talk with stupid people, but over here we don't do that.
No, I'm not stupid at all. I'm not talking with stupid people.
No, I said maybe you speak to stupid people.
Listen to what I just said. I said they are overcharging you, and the PS5 is proof of that.
Yeah, but
PS5 Pro is proof
but the PS5 Pro is mass produced, and that's where they can cut corners on costs. You know what I mean? But I do agree. I agree with you that I agree with you that you can't beat the value of a console and get the type of, you know what I mean, type of visuals and performance.
Because you're building it yourself. It's supposed to be cheaper when you build it yourself. You know what I'm saying? It's supposed to be cheaper. There's no labor in between that. It's supposed to be cheaper when you build it yourself. When you go to the store and you buy yourself some food instead of going to McDonald's, it's going to be cheaper for you to make the same meal McDonald's make at home than it would be if you bought it mass produced at fucking McDonald's. The same thing goes for fucking PC. PC has you guys spending all this money to then do your own labor and not even have fucking like warranties or anything like that.
No, we got warranties. Hey, speak for other people. I got people building my own PC.
Warranties per part, right?
Have warranties on them.
No, I got a pre-built, brother. It's warranted. Whatever breaks,
you got a pre-built.
Yeah.
That's okay. If you get a pre-built, then 9 out of 10, you got some. Well, at least PC gamers say that's crap. Say again?
Yo,
I didn't hear you.
If you buy some shit yourself, right? And
you need I didn't even know you need warranty for every piece that you get for your PC build. I didn't even know that. And if that's true, that shit is crazy. Oh my goodness. And then this dude on the bottom right talking about what you talking about, this, that, and the third. Like if there's not a million YouTube videos comparing a PC to the PS5 Pro when it was coming out. What he didn't see none of those? When even these high-end tech review channels that have millions of subscribers were doing it themselves. He didn't see that? So you telling me that wasn't a thing? When the PS5 Pro was announced, you telling me that wasn't a thing, that people were comparing PCs to the Pro? That wasn't a thing. It's ridiculous. He's talking to Thrash like if Thrash don't know what he's talking about. Like he's bringing something up that makes complete no sense at all. When this was actually a thing that was in style, let's say, quote unquote. When that happened, that was the style of YouTube. PS5 Pro versus a PC build. So what are we doing here? And the best way, Blaze did it the best way. Just buy it pre-built. And you get warranty on the PC. You don't gotta get warranty as opposed to when you're building it yourself and you have to get warranty for each piece. That sounds ridiculous to me. And another thing I heard before we continue on, because it gets better. Oh, yes. It gets better, people. Believe it or not. When you're building a PC, it was brought to my attention that you need to build PCs without socks on. Can somebody explain this? I don't know whether to believe it or not. But if this is true, it's ridiculous. When you're building a PC, you can't have socks on. You need to be barefoot. Because some friction with the socks, I guess, interferes. I don't know what it is. But if it is true, if it is true, people, picture this, okay? Just picture this. I'm going to press play, but just picture this. You're a brand new PC builder. Okay? So now you need to take your socks off. You got to take your socks off because you're building this PC. So you there, you don't know what to do. You decide to call your boy. Yo, come through because this shit is kicking my ass. I don't know what I'm doing and I don't want to put in no wrong piece of this, that, and the third. Come through real quick. All right. Your boy comes over. You got to tell him, yo, you got to take your socks off though. Y'all over here playing footsie with each other, building a PC. I mean, does that make any sense to you? I mean, my goodness. Let's keep going.
and make it, it could be more expensive. You know why? Because you're getting the higher quality chop.
Are you?
And that real shit. You're not getting that fake shit.
All right, what you got, Kat? What kind of PC you got? What's your stats on your PC? What's your specs?
But console games are usually rendered at 1080.
No. Hold up, sir. Hold up. He's asking her, what are your specs? What's your PC build? Let me tell me. What do you have in that box, in that machine? They interrupting.
EP though.
No, that's not true. PC games are though. The majority of y'all play on a 1080p monitor. But like I said,
those are facts.
What are you talking about? Like,
no. See, on PlayStation, on consoles, they're not mostly. Who told you that games are mostly 1080p? Who told you that?
Like the problem is,
what game is 1080p?
Valorant.
Valorant is 1080p.
It is, yeah. 1080, 120.
1080p, 120.
Return.
I showed you the stats already in my last video. It's already known that yes. Look what was going on. The report just came out. I don't know when. Oh, this happened the last show of 2024. So this happened before the new year. Now the report. Check this out. The report just came out like the 2nd of January or the 3rd, right? The report just came out showing you over 56% of the Steam players play 1080p. All right? Right? But she's making Thrash sound crazy, saying, what are you talking about? No, we don't. Picture this. This is before the year ends. The report comes out this year on the 3rd, proving his point that yes, he was correct, that the majority of you play on the 1080p monitor. So you tell me here, because they making it, those already 2 people, the guy in the bottom right, and now she's trying to make him feel like he don't know what he's talking about. You see what I'm saying? But since there's so many of them versus him, to you, the average listener, you're gonna they can bring out so many points against one person that now you're gonna look at him as if like he don't know what he's talking about. You see how it happens? You see how this thing goes? It's ridiculous, people. It is absolutely ridiculous. This show happened before the year end. The report comes out this year, and what happens? It just proves his point. Why don't they come back and revisit this conversation? It's only right. It's only right to do it because he just proved all of them wrong. Let's keep going.
Returnal's 1080p.
Okay, what is Spider-Man? What is Spider-Man?
Who's this guy?
What is Spider-Man?
I don't know what Spider-Man
What is
Wait. Because the main attraction of the show just stepped in the building, people. Oh, yeah. The main attraction of tonight's show just walked in the building, people. This is when the show, this part of the show right here was the best. Pay close attention. Pay attention.
What is Horizon?
No, I disagree. I disagree with the whole PS games are run there at 1080p. Not really, but like like Helldivers is they got a 1080p mode, but like it's not the norm. I feel like they're mostly dynamic resolutions at 1440p at least or above.
Hey, Cassie, you sound muffled.
I had to come in here because I heard too much ignorance, brother. What's going on?
What you mean ignorant? He's having a conversation. Ignorance being spoken, bro.
It's not one size fits all.
I heard you say that PC Gamer said that the PlayStation 5 Pro was too expensive. Was teasing y'all about that?
No, teasing who? No, there was whole videos about people saying, you can go look it up right now. All these PC channels saying that you can build a PC for the same price as a PS5 Pro.
Yeah, but they did that with the PS5, the base PS5. What are you talking about?
Oh, I'm just saying that y'all, that's what y'all do.
What? First of all, I didn't even know this. This is new to me. They put up a PS5. They did the same thing they were doing with the Pro, with the base PS5. Did they do that with the Xbox Series X too? I don't know, because that's new to me. If they did it with the Series X as well, then I don't have an issue. But if they just did it with the base PS5, that's where I have an issue, because it only further proves my point that is everything. Sony is in this microscope that they have to get everything right all the time. Everything whether it's hardware or software, whatever Sony does, you better get it right. You don't get to have excuses, Sony, like the rest of us. It's ridiculous. And Returnal, by the way, smacks all them games that they talking about. But that's a story for another day. Let's keep going.
Don't you make content? Aren't you a content creator?
I've never seen anybody successful.
Aren't you a content creator? Yes or no?
Why you gotta cut me off? It's not necessary.
Because if you're a content creator, you know people make content based off of what's
what I'm saying trending. Is nobody ever has made a $700 motherfucking PC that matches the PS5 Pro, even though there's a million videos saying that they can, and they, it just. I'm saying that you guys are overcharged, and you just hate the fact that you're being overcharged.
No one cares. Look,
they're literally not even trying to upgrade these chips no more. They're giving y'all fake frames now.
Everybody that builds a PC, especially when they're building it themselves, they know what they're paying for, and they're not upset about it. What are you talking about?
I never said to be upset, bro.
You just said people are getting upset because they can't build something that's equivalent to PS5 at the same price.
You're lying through your teeth right now, bro. I never said people were upset.
You just said
nobody's getting upset. What happening is what Thrash is saying. That you got people out here trying to build $700 PCs to go up against the PS5 Pro. That's all that's being said here. And I don't understand how through the PC community, this type of content wasn't being shut down. We should have seen, because when something is trending, everybody sees it. We're not going to sit here and act like it doesn't. When something is trending, it's trending, and everybody gets it. This, from the PC community, this should have been trending. When they started doing PS5 Pro versus PC, this, that, and the third, why nobody shut it down? And come out as a PC community and be like, yo, we're not going to indulge in none of this. Like, that's so unnecessary. Like, get the PS5 Pro if that's what you want to do and enjoy it. But us, as with the PC community, we're not going to sit here and compare a PC to a console. We're not going to do it. Let's shut it down right now. I didn't see none of that. All I saw was, yeah. It's true. Yo, they think PS5 Pro is better. Look at this. That's all we saw. It's ridiculous. No one is saying that anybody was getting upset and none of that. Let's keep going.
Nigga, I just heard you.
I said you guys are getting overcharged. You're lying through your teeth, big dog. I never said nobody was upset.
Brother,
you said upset. I heard you earlier.
All right, for sure. All right,
but I'm listening to you. If you want to be able to debate, you gotta be able to substantiate what you're saying and be able to remember what you said.
I said that these motherfuckers, that PC channels was out there trying to say that they could build a $700 PC that matches the PS5 Pro, and they never could. I never said anything about anybody being upset. I don't know where you got that shit from. I guess to try to call yourself debating, you got to make up shit to debate. I don't know, but that's not what I said. I know what
people that build PCs, they know what they're paying for. They don't have to be overpriced or overcharged for anything. They know what they're doing.
Hold on. Why 59 is looking like it's going to be $1,500, right?
Here's what's crazy.
Right?
Imagine building a PC.
The 5090 is going to be $1,500
minimum.
The 4090. Can you name me a game that took advantage of the hardware of the 4090, like specifically?
Bro, I played most of my games that did a 4K. The PS5 Pro can't do that.
Wait. Oh, don't get ahead of yourself, brother. I play all my games. Pay attention. Let's pay attention here. I play all my games native. Wait. Let's rewind that because I want to get it right. People. Mm-hmm. Yo, this is too easy. It's too easy. I don't understand. Shit is ridiculous, bro. I'll tell you right now.
You said upset. I heard you earlier.
All right, for sure. All right,
I'm listening to you. If you want to be able to debate, you gotta be able to substantiate what you're saying and be able to remember what you said.
I said that these motherfuckers, that PC channels was out there trying to say that they can build a $700 PC that matches the PS5 Pro, and they never could. I never said anything about anybody being upset. I don't know where you got that shit from. I guess to try to call yourself debating, you got to make up shit to debate. I don't know, but that's not what I said. I know what
people that build PCs, they know what they're paying for. They don't have to be overpriced or overcharged for anything. They know what they're doing.
Hold on. Why 5090 is looking like it's going to be $1,500, right?
Here's what's crazy.
Right?
Imagine building a PC.
The 5090 is going to be $1,500
minimum.
The 4090. Can you name me a game that took advantage of the hardware of the 4090, like specifically?
Bro, I play most of my games in native 4K. The PS5 Pro can't do that.
Okay, cool. What games?
I play most of my games native 4K. PS5 can't do that. Did he say 60 frames? I didn't even hear him. But I'm pretty sure that's the direction he's going. But Thrash asked him, what games you playing? What games you playing? He got a 4090. Top of the line. You could play any game you want. Native 4K. Right? That's how he putting it. Most games. What are most games? Right? What are most games? You need to name them. Don't throw just most games. We need to hear what games are you running native 4K. Why you don't do that? But he does. Excuse me. Oh, he does. He names one. And if you've been following me, you should already know what he's going to say. If you know, you know. You should know. Now, before you listen, one, do you think it's Stalker 2? B, do you think is Black Myth Wukong? C, or do you think is like a Call of Duty game? So do you think it's Stalker 2, Indiana Jones, let's put Indiana, Black Myth, Stalker 2, Indiana Jones, or like a Call of Duty type of game? Which one of those four, before we continue on, do you think that he's gonna name? Just think about it. 1, 2, 3. Let's continue.
I can play COD and get over 100 FPS at 4K native maxed out.
I could play COD at 4K native, this and that. The discussion is done. That's not what we want to hear. We could play COD on the damn console. I don't care. You could turn on that dumbass Series S for crying out loud and play COD. Ain't nobody talking about that. Nobody cares. Why do you have a 4090 and you running up in here acting like you got it, that you could play most of your games native 4K or above 60 or whatever it was, and the first question, okay, what game you play? I can play COD. The shit makes no sense. You see what I be saying? You see what I'm saying? But we know that you can't play native 4K games. Because your boy over there, no, it's Alex. He told me nobody can. He already said it. Your boy Alex over there that we're gonna get to in a couple minutes. He said it himself. He's one. No one can. So what are you coming up in here? Okay, talking about like trying to talk to a console gamer, like what you talking about? I know you ain't coming into the PC space trying to argue with a console. That's how he ran up in here. Like, I know you ain't talking about. All right, so what you play COD? You're gonna buy that excuse me, a machine that costs thousands of dollars, and the first game that's gonna come out of your mouth is Call of Duty? What sense does that make? That don't make no sense to me whatsoever. I don't care. He should have named a different AAA game that we on the console are having issues running. That's what he should have done. and he could have shut the conversation down. He could have came out here and been like, yo, Black Myth, I'm running that game 4K native above 60 frames. What you doing over there? Now he could have had an argument. But the first game that comes out his mouth, of course, like I've always said, of course, it was Call of Duty, of course. And if it wasn't Call of Duty, it would have been some Counter-Strike shit or some banana shit or some other damn bum-ass game coming out. It's ridiculous. But let's keep going.
You can't do it on a PS5, bro.
You can't play at 4K. You can't play
it's like 1200p. You're not doing no native 4K. You got a garbage ass upscaler, which is PSSR. That's supposed to be making the game look prettier. That shit looks.
You already lost the argument.
Keep it moving. You got in your PC.
I got an i9 13900K, 32 gigs of DDR5 RAM at 6,000 speed. I got a solid state drives.
Nice.
I got hella 3.0 solid state drives.
How much that cost? How much that cost?
It costs enough to run.
No, I just want to know how much it costs.
It cost enough to run circles around your PS5 Pro. Did you hear his specs? He had top of the line shit. And your boy over here with the hat, he's saying higher. He knows his PC is top notch. We don't even got to get into all the specs. His PC is top notch. He spent thousands and thousands of dollars. And the first game that comes out of his mouth is Call of Duty. He should feel damn ashamed of himself. A Call of Duty. And look at how he's bragging. He's bragging. A PC that runs circles around your PS5 Pro. But he's playing Call of Duty.
I don't want an explanation. I just want
No, it does. Yeah, why you counting people's pockets?
Oh my goodness. Now he's counting people's pockets. We can't even talk about something. Now this guy's trying to talk about why you counting people's pockets. Like if that's what he's trying to do. When he's just trying to prove a point. How much did you pay for that 4090 build? Let's compare the price. Like I always do on my channel. I say, when I'm comparing these two things, the PS5 Pro and a PC 4090, what do I always say? I say, I'm comparing the two from the price range. We're not talking about what the system could do and things like that. We're comparing the value, the price. What you getting over here versus what I'm getting over here. And this dude over here want to talk about why you counting people's pockets. It's ridiculous. Let's keep going.
Conversation that I'm having right now. Like I'm in the conversation. We were talking about value and being overcharged. I'm asking you, how much is that? You want all these specs. I just want to know how much it costs you. How much it costs you? And you we're gonna talk about overcharge. How much it costs? Before you move on, can you please let me know how much?
All right, I upgraded from my old system. It cost me probably about $2,300.
So it cost you $2,300 to have old parts and new parts, right?
Yep. Already had.
So $2,300 for old parts and new parts. That run COD at 4K 120. So when COD at 4K 120, you paid damn near triple the price, right?
But you have to wait 4 years to get that shit, bro.
To play COD at 4K 120, you paid damn near triple the price. And mind you, he didn't just buy new parts. He bought old and new parts. Because if he would have bought new parts, he wouldn't be spending no $2,300. That would have gone up to at least $2,800 to $3,000. So what are we talking about? It makes no sense. But it just sounds like Thrash ain't proving his point because there's so many of them versus him. So his point, regardless if he's making, the right points and he's actually proving his point, it's never going to get across to them because it's just him versus all of them. It's ridiculous. that this man is spending all this money, and the first game that comes out his mouth is Call of Duty. I mean, my goodness. You think I'm gonna spend all this money to be running Call of Duty? Anyways, let's stay here. Let's keep going.
Hold on, let's say what? Okay, so
what years to get a PS5 Pro?
What resolution? Okay, what resolution is Call of Duty on the PS5 Pro? What resolution is Call of Duty on the PS5 Pro?
Probably a downscale.
Probably. Do you know or not know?
I believe it's a downscale 4K.
You believe? Oh, all right, let me look it up. Because if we're gonna debate, you want to have facts.
Wait. You just said that.
I'll just look it up right now. I'll look it up.
All right, anyway, all right, let's talk about wasting money. We're gonna go on wasting money now since you want to go that route. All right, so look. No. Bump on that. We're gonna go on this money. All right. So you spent how much for your PS5 Pro?
700.
All right. How much you pay to play your games online? A month or year? How much? How much?
What is it? $59? No, $69 a month. I mean a year.
$70 a year. $70 a year. And how much do you pay for your games?
$70 depending on the game.
Oh, $70. I play your game. Okay, let's
okay.
How much your controllers?
$70.
That's stacking up. And you gotta do that. You gotta stack up.
The control comes with the console. Whoa, what you mean for the controllers? The controller comes with the console. And for most people, before we continue, a lot of people, I could probably guarantee you that most people, you know, who aren't like collectors and things like that. Like me, I'm not a collector. Most people traded in their PS5s to get the PS5 Pro. Let's go back and let's not forget that GameStop was giving them near $300 to $350. Some people even got $400 for their trade-in for the PS5. I got $300 for my PS5. So that $700 for most cases doesn't even come into play. That's just like somebody's a collector and doesn't want to trade in the original PS5 or things like that. Or if you're switching over from the Xbox console, you don't want to get rid of your Xbox. Those are for those type of people. But I know that the majority of people traded in their current consoles to upgrade to the PS5 Pro. But let's keep going.
Are we at 2,300? Are we at 2,300 yet?
You get close. How often are you paying that online a year?
For brand new parts?
Yeah, every year.
Everything new in my box. Everything new in yours?
You pay 70 every year.
How much you paying for everything new in your box?
I paid that one time. I don't pay for
No. Everything new in your box.
Play my game online.
You want to talk about prices? Everything I get.
I'll pay $70 for a game. I pay $40 or $50 for my games, brother.
Okay, cool.
Steam sale happens a lot. A lot of times I'm paying.
Are you getting a 50-90 when it come out? Are you getting a 50-90 when it come out?
I tell you what.
Are you gonna get a 50-90 when it come out?
Spending more than me by the.
Okay. Are you getting a 50-90 when it comes out? Yes or no?
I don't know.
No. One at a time. Are you getting a 50-90 when it come out?
Probably. I don't know.
Oh, so you don't know?
Nope.
Do you want a 50-90 when it comes out? How about that? Do you want one?
If it's $2,500, I buy one.
Okay, you'll buy one for $2,500. Right?
The point is,
wait. The 3090 came out in what, 2020 or some shit like that, right?
About 2021.
Pay attention. The 3090 came out in 2020 or 2021. The 3090. And mind you, real quick, he bragging about that he pays $50 for his games on Steam while we paying $70 or whatever the difference is. So, who cares? Why? And this is the thing. Why your man over here in the bottom right ain't come out and say, yo, that's pocket watching. That's what he told Thrash when Thrash was asking him how much he paid. But then he comes out and starts bragging that he don't pay $70 for games, that he pays $50 or whatever it was. Why should you care if we pay $70? What's that to you? People don't care. If when I buy something and I know that is high quality, I'm gonna spend my money on it. What's the issue? But let's keep going. The 3090 came out in 2020 or 2021. Pay attention.
2021. And then now we're in the 40 series, so we've already upgraded from that to that. And now we're about to be in the 50 series in the same generation. So how much money is that?
Not
just in that chip, that one part, how much did you already spend?
I spent $1,590 for my 4090.
Okay.
Did you hear that? Just in one generation, okay, of the PS5, their chips already upgraded. We're about to be the third time being upgraded now that the 50 series is coming out. So you're upgrading. And you're not just upgrading the GPU. You need to upgrade other parts around the GPU to be able to support the GPU. You cannot run the 50 series with the parts that you had for your 30 series. It ain't gonna work. So how much money are you spending? We're not just talking about what you're gonna spend to upgrade to the 50 series. We want to know how much are you spending coming over from the 3090 and now coming into the 50 series that you're saying that you want to get. So how much in total is that gonna be? We have yet to find out, people. But let's continue on.
You spent $1,599 for your 4090, right? And you might be spending more than that for a 5090, right?
What we ain't talking about is that the PS6.
Hold on, Cassie. One at a time. That's only one of me. I just want to you want to talk about price and how much we spending on games and all that. How much are you spending on one part, bro? How much are you spending on one part?
4090.
You spent $500. You probably had a base PS5, didn't you?
Hold on.
Did you have a base PS5?
It says the PS5.
No. It's that
I have a Pro, bro. I got a Pro. Yeah, I got a Pro. Yeah, it says it's running at 2160p resolution while maintaining buttery smooth frame rates. Is what it says for mine.
What's the frame rate?
For $700. And you paying how much?
What's the frame rate?
What's the frame rate?
The frame rate is over 60. It can fucking run all that shit. It's over 60 for sure. We all Call of Duty over 60. Ain't no 30 frames per second clock. So y'all paying how much more for the little bit of frame rates that you're getting more?
I bet you
you paying thousands more. You brought up Call of Duty.
I bet you it's medium.
You didn't know that the console's running this shit at motherfucking 4K.
Yeah, it's a broke motherfucker.
Y'all overpay. I'm not broke. I got more money than you. Last time
brother.
I'm not acting like I'm broke. I'm not a sucker.
Pocket watching. You acting like that shit too much. Like, bro, nobody want to hear that fucking conversation.
Everybody, you're welcome.
And there it is, people. And that was the end of it. Calling him broke, and he's pocket watching. I mean, it is ridiculous. It's ridiculous. How can you compare things when you can't bring up certain factors, within the conversation? Which a main part of this PS5 versus PC conversation, a very crucial part to this whole thing, is the price. If it's not the number one thing, it's the number two. You put it wherever you want, but it's in the main topics of this whole argument. It's the price. So how can we not discuss the price? He's asking a question. Answer the damn question. Anyways, it's ridiculous. But anyway, let's move on. Now, shout outs to Blaze. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, it's just the argument that was going on. It's just I'm reacting to it, but it's nothing like against how they running things over there and things like that. It's just that I'm just reacting to it. All right. So big shout outs to Blaze. Let's keep going, people. Cause we got the one and only, my brother, Doc Dog 185, people. Yes. Oh, yes, people. Now, shout outs to Doc Dog. You know what I'm saying? Yo, Doc, what's up, man? I feel like I don't know. I feel like Doc is like lost. Don't you feel that way? I kind of feel that way. I don't know why. Like that, like he don't know like where to fit in. He's like, Anyways, let's get on with the video here, people. Let's take a listen to what Doc has to say.
I appreciate you hanging out with me. It's your boy, Doc Dog 1985. I know you see the title of the video and you're wondering, how is Doc going to have that as the title of his video? Yet, the screen right now is showing a Steam wallpaper. Well, I'm gonna walk you through something that happened to me this week. This entire week, I know you have been tired, exhausted of listening to me talk about the whole Black Myth Wukong thing and the Xbox Series S and whose fault it is that Black Myth Wukong is not on it. So that's not what we're gonna do. We're not gonna go ahead and beat that dead horse or
Nah, nobody tired, bro. Keep the content coming, my brother. Keep it coming.
Beat that dead pony. Instead, I want to talk to you about.
I caught that, by the way. But let's keep going.
What is the reality of the consoles these days? Moving over to PC, there's a lot of benefits to PC, but there's a lot of things that come with PC as well. Like, it just is what it is, just comes with the territory, okay? But in today's gaming environment, seeing what these consoles can do as far as visual fidelity, and for the most part, I would say most of the industry, if we're being honest, they have moved over to 60 frames. The biggest
Who's they? Wait.
I guess
who's they moved over to 60 frames? Who? Not Xbox. Not Nintendo. Who? Let it be known. Who switched over to 60 frames? Let's keep going.
Back on the face or egg on the face, whatever the saying goes, really falls on Xbox and a few of their launch titles. Well, some of their big launch titles. That's the problem. But, most of those launch titles have now been patched, and I believe right now there's only one of Xbox's major launch titles this year that is still stuck at that 30 FPS. Besides that, everything else is running at 60. Now, if you have an Xbox Series S, then you might have more games running at 30.
Once you drop the game with the frame rates that you drop it, and people go in and play the game, whether you decided or not to drop the 60 frames, who know what was it, 4 months later, 5 months or 6 months later, everybody's already done with the game. You dropping that 60 frames 6 months later only shows how lazy you were and that you didn't care. By that point, everybody already moved on. I told you that even news from yesterday seems like it's old news, like it happened 2 weeks ago or something. And it just happened yesterday. You gonna wait 6 months to drop a 60 frame per second update? People are long gone by then. Nobody's coming back to your game at that point. Let's keep going.
But if you have an Xbox Series S, I hope you understood what you were compromising. I know a lot of people did not fully understand because what was advertised with the Xbox Series S is not entirely what came to fruition.
No, it was a lie.
But one thing that is that whatever the big brother can play in the Xbox Series X, that Xbox Series S is going to be able to play.
The downfall.
And the Xbox Series X can play a lot of things. So as a PC gamer, this week again, I've been on a weird video rampage. It's not that I'm defending Xbox or I'm defending the Xbox Series S. Somebody misunderstood what my intent was. The reason that I moved away from the Xbox console is because I was tired of being lied to, and I was tired of BS. So for instance, when Bethesda said that Starfield had to come out at 30 frames because they liked the way it came out, they were happy with the smooth 30 frames and the cinematic experience of all that other stuff. Like, no, that's don't lie to me. Tell me the truth. You need more time to come up with the patch. That would have been fine. Hey, a 60 frames per second patch.
Time for what? We talking about Starfield? You need more time for what? You've been working on the damn game for the last 10 years. What you need more time for? I don't understand. What do you need time? Oh my goodness. The amount of excuses that all these people could have, and yet Sony is not allowed to have one excuse. You see what I'm saying? Let's keep going.
Just coming out 30 right now. This is all we could do because of the time frame, whatever. But saying things like this is what we got. This is fine. It runs perfect, and there's a lot of things going on in the game. And then months later, you end up releasing a 60 frames per second patch. Like, no, you're not doing that, right? Same thing with the Redfall situation, right? And then with Hellblade, for me, was the straw that broke the camel's back, especially when I saw people telling me, you don't need 30 FPS to play this type of game. Okay. And then I saw some developers would run with it. Oh yeah, that type of game doesn't need 30 for no. We're not doing that. So that was the main reason why I moved over to PC. Because on the other side, the PlayStation side, you could easily argue you don't need 120 frames to play as Kratos, God of War that can't jump. The guy can't even jump. They took away the mechanic for Kratos to jump, but they still let you play that game. He could walk at 120 frames. It's the principle of the thing. So that's what made me move away from it. I wanted more in terms of frames, and the PC realm is the only place where you're gonna get that. But if you're looking at the lineup right now on the Xbox side and on the PlayStation side, I honestly don't know if you might be a better gamer than I am. If you can, without researching it, don't cheat. I mean, I have no reason to know if you're cheating or not, but integrity. Right now, I want you to write in the comment section 10. I got 2 people in chat right now. If 2 people in chat, if y'all can answer this question, feel free to write it as well. It'll pop up on the screen. So when I put this on YouTube, people will see it. But I want you to give me 10 games on the current gen consoles, Series X and PlayStation 5, that you know are stuck at 30.
From the city to the suburbs to the...
Off the top of my head, I can only think of one, and that is Gotham Knights 2 and Hellblade. So I got 2 for you. So you just got to come up with 8 more. 8 games that on the current gen consoles are stuck at.
Yeah, but if you're trying to make a point, as I don't know what point, but that shouldn't count. The updated patch that 6 months later you get to update it to 60, that shouldn't count. Your initial release was at 30 frames. Point blank. There's no excuses around that. You came out with a game of the generation that you said, Mr. Todd Howard, you came out with that game 30 frames per second on the powerful Series X. I don't want to hear nothing.
At 30 frames. I can only think of two. So in reality, no, hey, these consoles are they're not living up to what they promised, right? But they are if they just would have said, hey, 90% of the games at 60. If they just would have said something like that instead of the whole 60 to 120 on both these boxes, maybe that would have been, a little bit better. Set the expectations correctly, But besides that, man, these consoles got games running beautifully, got games just it's amazing. Now, I can only speak specific.
No, the PlayStation got these games running beautifully, coming out 60 frames day one when they initially dropped. When you spend your money to buy the game, expecting to play greatness, yeah, at that point right there, once you hand in the money, not when you hand in the money and 6 months later you finally get what you was asking for, and not even that, because we still haven't gotten what we was promised from Starfield. Todd Howard said that Starfield was going to be the game of the generation. For the next 10 years, we were going to be stuck with our consoles playing this game because it was that damn good. Let's keep going.
Specifically about the Series X, because that is a console, when I do play on console, that I play the most. And something that happened to me this week is I started playing Indiana Jones, and the game is phenomenal. But let me tell you, my cheap Walmart PC is, oh boy, my cheap Walmart PC was struggling, and I wasn't fully understanding why. Got
a what? I mean, is he proving my point? Is he proving my point? Because we're gonna go over to Alex after this one. Okay? And what Alex was replying to me was, and the rest of the of his followers, when I was making the argument, that you don't come in here with no entry level PC expecting to play these newer games, because it ain't gonna work. And here is Mr. Doc Dark himself, ladies and gentlemen, proving my point once again. I mean, can I get a round of applause? Where's my damn stream deck? Here it is. Here it is. I don't understand what the whole argument is. I don't understand. He clearly said it right here, right now, in front of you, right now. He was having issues with his Walmart PC, which is an entry-level PC, running Indiana Jones, which is what? Which is a brand new IP that just came out in November of 2024, which makes it a new AAA game, which been my whole point this whole time. When you got your man on Solidcast, when they asking him, yo, what you running on that 4090? Call of Duty. I mean, I don't understand. I don't get it. I don't get it whatsoever. All the hate for PlayStation for no damn reason. When we're just speaking facts, that's all we're doing. All is being said here is the truth and the truth only. If this was the other way around and the Xbox was the one doing all the things that the PlayStation is doing, I would have came out here and been like, yes, Xbox is actually the better console. They're doing that and they're doing this, and PlayStation needs to get it together. That would have been the conversation, but it's not. It's not. Get over it. PlayStation is number one, and get over it. Go on with your lives. PlayStation's number one. I showed you the sales of November. 4 million units in 1 month. Can somebody explain that to me? Can? Because I don't understand. And here, first of all, here we get Astrobot. Do I have that on my screen? I don't think I do. Do I? And here we have Astrobot winning over 100 Game of the Year awards, and nobody's talking about it. So they're giving us hardware, selling over 4 million, get 100 Game of the Award a year for Astrobot, a platformer, and here we are, people. Here we are. But PlayStation is trash. Let's get back to Mr. Doc Dark. Keep upgrading. Keep upgrading. Boom. Boom. I mean, damn. Did you just hear that? Shout outs to Mr. Doc Dark himself. Yo, salute to you, my brother. I mean, I couldn't have said that any better. I couldn't have said that any better. I don't even know if I should continue on reacting to his video. He proved my point about the Indiana Jones. And now he's over here, which is proving another point, according to the Steam Deck charts, that 56% of y'all playing 1080p because y'all don't care about 4K, whatever it is that whatever excuse you want to throw at me. But here is Mr. Doc Dark himself, that when he turned on the 4K to play the Forza Horizon and he saw how good that damn thing looked, he wanted to keep on playing in 4K. He didn't care. He said, oh my goodness. He was there racing. Let's go. That shit said, boom. It's over. Damn, man. Damn. Yo. Let's go. Let's go back to 1080p, man. Damn. I mean, my goodness. My goodness. It's ridiculous. And I had something here. Damn, I can't believe I lost it. Give me a second. I'm going to find it right now. Because this is exactly how that looks to me. Okay? Right here. Right here. Let me see. It's exactly this right here. Just try. 1080p is fine. 4K. He's like, ooh, oh, that's this picture is exactly what happened to Doc Dark, people. We getting it here live in full effect, people. Oh, yes. It's 2025. I told ya it's going down this year. I told ya. Here we are. This is exactly what happened to Doc Dark right here. Sadly, he had to go right back to 1080p. That's what happened to him. He's going right back down. Damn. Let me see if I should keep going. We cooking over here. Let me see if I should keep going. Let me see what else Doc got to say over here. You ain't doing that. Yeah, yada, yada, yada. Yeah, keep upgrading the damn PC. Let's continue on because I feel like Doc Dark, I feel like he proved my point already. He brought up the Indiana Jones, then he brought up the Forza. When he brought it up to the 4K, he saw how amazing it looked, and then it shut off and come back down. All right, I'm gonna move on from Doc Dark because he proved my point, right? He already proved it. Okay, now let's get where is he? Where is he? Where is he? Oh, and by the way, let me show you something real quick before we get to the end of the video. This is Stalker 2. Apparently, there was a problem with the game not launching on PC. They had to make videos on how to fix this problem, people. The game that King Thrash was asking to the panel? But yo, what's up with Stalker 2? What was going? Nobody wanted to answer. Nobody know because now nobody plays Stalker 2, and now nobody plays Monster Hunter Wilds. They don't play them games. But let's watch. Pay attention. My goodness. This is crazy. This is crazy. This is crazy, people. Oh my goodness. I mean, my goodness. Let's stop the damn video. I mean, it's absolutely disgusting. What the hell was that? Now, there it is. These are things that you're gonna be being able to do when you switch over to the PC. Now, remember, if you have time and you have money and you could do it or whatever, then go for it. It's fine. It's okay. That's not the issue. Okay? Just do it. But the majority of people in America, we work. Come home from a long, busy day at work, sometimes stressful. You like, damn, like you gotta come home, and then you coming home to your family, your kids, your wife, and you doing all this and that and the third, and you got a couple hours to go play, And here we are, people. And Stalker 2 just happens to be one of your favorite games that finally drops after the long layoffs that they had and the delays and all that was going on. And you come home and you're like, damn, I got like an hour and a half to go, or like 2 hours to play. Let me get into some Stalker. Damn, I've been waiting for this game. Damn. And here we are, people. And all of a sudden, this is happening to you. And you're like, boom, error message, boom, error message, boom, error message. You like, what the hell is going on? Now you got to go on YouTube and do all this. But you pay $4,000 for that 4090 build. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? But let's continue on. I just wanted to show you that before the main attraction of the show, people. Oh, yes. Here we are, people. Mr. Oh, no, it's Alex.